Hey guys, today I will be reviewing the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, the first one. So I hope you enjoy this video. And anyways, let's get into this, guys. So overall, there's not much bad stuff to say about this movie. It's a huge success in I'd say. So basically, the plot is, and if you haven't seen the movie, don't watch this review. So basically, the plot is that Plankton is behind stealing the Neptune's crown, and Neptune rages over it, and apparently Plankton sets this all up, and he says in a or I don't know, it's someone working for him that says Mr. Krabs actually stole his crown, and so basically King Neptune gets really mad at Mr. Krabs for it, and SpongeBob and Patrick agree to go on the journey to find it for him, which I thought was just brilliant. And in the end, Plankton gets the payback he needs. So yeah, overall, this movie was kind of short, but I guess they had to make it short, and some of the moments were funny when, like, SpongeBob was serving the customer at the beginning. Got a family film? Yeah, it was really funny. And another part, well, I don't know. But anyways, SpongeBob, on the other hand, went to the ceremony thinking he was going to get to be the new manager, even though Mr. Krabs says that Squidward was the new manager, and SpongeBob gets all sad about it. And at first he's all like, whoa, it's me actually, but no, then he realizes. And then Mr. Krabs says to him, well, you're just like a kid. Yeah. And I guess that's true for him overall, that he's just like a kid, but in the later seasons he acts like more like a kid. So I don't know. Anyways, Plankton hires this guy named Dennis to stop SpongeBob and Patrick, obviously, so Plankton can get the formula. And then one day Squidward was like going out on his bicycle or something, and it's kind of funny because everyone has a chum bucket head on, and then they're activated to go get Squidward, and I thought that was kind of funny, and Squidward's all like, no, and then he hides in a corner, and then they just, yeah. So that was kind of funny, and when SpongeBob and Patrick get to this, I don't know, a bar or something, they're using the bubbles, and then they, I don't know, maybe it's the manager, he plays the Goofy Goober song, and SpongeBob and Patrick can't take it, and they're just trying to get the key because, those guys stole it, or at least they have it, I'm not sure. And then when they get to the key, they go back to the paddy wagon, drive along on the road until they reach Dennis, and actually before that they lose hope of actually doing the task, and just start crying that they're kids and that they should go home and stuff. But and Mindy gives them confidence to do it, and then they stumble upon some friendly monsters, which I thought was kind of funny. And then they're like, yay! Now we're away from those horrible monsters. And then they say, not you guys, because obviously the monsters thought they were talking about them. And then they stumble upon Dennis. And he's all like, this only hurt a lot when he's putting his spiky boots on them. And then he gets stepped on by a cyclops, SpongeBob and Patrick think, when it's really just when it's really just an underwater, and then he traps them in his fish bowl, and they see clams and stuff, and see animals that he's made, and they're like, oh no, and stuff. And then when they get out, apparently I think water made those animals that he's had come back to life, and then they wrestle him, and then SpongeBob and Patrick get out of the Shell City gift shop, and then Patrick, since they were given a bag of wind, Patrick accidentally lets it go, and SpongeBob was like, and then SpongeBob was reading the directions, and then he realized that, and I thought that was kind of funny, and it trails into the sea, and then they asked David Hasselhoff if they can, and then, yeah, he gives them a ride on his chest, and Dennis stumbles upon his legs, and then then they're like trying to get away from Dennis, and then Dennis, what happens? I think he fell back into the ocean, I'm not sure. And then finally SpongeBob and Patrick, this is like the last moment before they can get into the sea and retrieve the crown for King Neptune, and it's like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then they launch, and then they just made it, and it all works out so perfectly. But Plankton, on the other hand, puts a chum bucket head on King Neptune, and then, yeah, chaos goes down, and SpongeBob's all like playing his guitar and stuff to free those people from the bucket heads, which is kind of silly. And then later Plankton goes to jail, and this all works out. And the music, man, I'm a goofy goober. It's actually referencing another song. And overall, this movie was just fantastic. It just has a good story. Not much to say about this movie else. So yeah, guys. Oh, and stay tuned for, I think I'll do a review next Friday for the SpongeBob Sponge Out of Water movie, which I don't know which one is better in my opinion, but yeah. Anyways, bye.